All right, hey, it's Rob. Good morning. It is about 7:30. It's the first Sunday in December, which means it's Caffeine and Octane Day. Today is a special Caffeine and Octane for me because A, I'm not working for once, and B, I get to cruise on out there in my buddy's classic T-Bird. So we're gonna walk on down to Sean's house here down the street and check out my ride for the day.
Good morning.
Morning.
Have a great day.
Will do. I think my ride's here. Hey, you headed to Caffeine and Octane?
Matter of fact, I am.
Oh, all right. Can I hop in?
Sure.
Morning. Look at this.
Where do you want me to start?
There he is. All right, Sean, so why don't you tell us, what are we in today? Where'd you get this thing?
So this is a family heirloom, and it belonged to my stepfather. And I've been sitting in this vehicle ever since my mom and my stepfather got together. So when I was a little kid, I'd be sitting where I'm sitting now, barely peering over the steering wheel. And I've been in love with this car ever since I used to sit in it. And my stepdad and I used to work on this car and several other cars. And we've done a lot to it here and there over the years. And when he passed away, I became the proud owner of this 1956 Ford Thunderbird. It is a 312 cubic inch with a Ford-O-Matic transmission.
What is that, 2 speeds?
It's actually 3.
3 speeds. And it's a speed demon.
It is not. I go in the slow lane because all 4 drum brakes, and it does not stop on a dime, to say the least.
Stops on a 50-cent piece.
Yeah.
Maybe.
More like a silver dollar.
I think people don't realize that it's actually pretty difficult to drive a car like this on the highway, you know, with everyone else whizzing by at 70 miles an hour. When I had my 64.5 Mustang, it was like a chore to get that thing out. It was like driving a tractor compared to my Volvo or whatever else, you know, you're used to driving.
Yeah, you have to resort to some defensive driving, to be sure.
Like, what's this truck doing right here?
I don't know. I'm going to get ahead of him. The speedometer does go up to 150, but I think that was Ford's way of trying to competing with the Corvette.
It's a little optimistic.
Yeah, a little optimistic. It is the original engine.
Wow. You think the guy on the line at Ford 65 years ago ever thought, oh yeah, 2022, this thing will still be out on the road?
You know, honestly, probably. Back then, I think they built vehicles to last.
Maybe, yeah, maybe so. I think it would be hard to imagine, but here we are, cruising around in it on a Sunday morning, heading out to Caffeine and Octane. Look at that guy there. I wonder where he's going.
That actually was my first car. It was a Dodge Dart Swinger like that. It was red with a white top.
And look at this guy. We're not even anywhere near Caffeine and Octane, or maybe they still think it's a perimeter, but you'll start to see a lot of vintage cars out on the road, just heading out to Caffeine and Octane. This'll work. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
I thought it was a handicap car. I thought it was a cane out. Before?
I'm sorry?
Been here before?
Not to this one, no.
Okay, it's have to stay till noon.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just find you a spot up here that don't have a cone and park there.
Okay, thank you. Yep. guess it's probably good, huh?
Wherever you like.
I'm just gonna pull it out.
All right. Welcome to Caffeine and Octane. You're gonna have the coolest jacket in the whole place.
I am.
All right, well, we got our spot. The only thing I forgot was a chair.
No.
You bring me a chair.
Should have two.
Oh, I don't believe it. You are all right with me. The Continental kit. Ugh. The Continental kit on a T-Bird.
Puts an extra 300 pounds on the tail.
Yeah. Did I tell you the story of my dad's T-Bird?
No.
So my dad had a 56. It was green when I was a kid. I was probably 4 or 5. And I remember it being in the driveway and he was messing around with it. Of course, it was only a, 15-year-old car then. And he had something wrong with it. He took it to a shop and 2-3 days go by and the shop called and they said, well, we've got some bad news about your car. So he thought, all right, well, something's wrong with the car. He says, the car and the mechanic working on it are gone. So the mechanic who was, at the shop stole our car and took off, and they never found it. That was it. It was just gone. So, yeah. So bye-bye 56 T-Bird. All right, here come all the fancy cars.
It's got like a dance pattern.
That's nice. Look at that. Beautiful looking car. And there's another one. It is a clean looking machine. I love when they do the vintage battery. Like, you got to have an old battery in it that's new. Very clean install.
I have to put a
Very
4-foot
nice.
battery in the Thunderbird. It's long.
Oh, right. Yeah. Does it still have a generator?
No, I put an alternator.
Yeah. I did the same with my Mustang. Or someone did it.
Just
I
wasn't-
think it came that way.
Wasn't putting out enough amps.
Yep. You get the dog dish hubcaps. Very cool. The red seat belts.
Yeah, mine had a 318. It did not have a 408.
Yeah. I had a Fury with the 318. It wasn't that bad.
Did it play vintage 50s music?
I played whatever I put in the 8-track player.
It didn't try to kill people, did it?
No. It was a 60s one, not a 50s one. It was a Fury VIP, the very important Plymouth. It was a nice car, actually. Forgot what year it was now. 66, I think. All right, what else we got here? Plum Crazy Purple. Hey, they're not handicapped. Here's your Shelby right here. This is the only place you're going to see something like this. It is a Shelby. It's a Dodge Rampage, Dodge Shelby Rampage. They're not much different than my Maverick, you know. I could work out of this thing.
Got a shadow front end.
Yeah. That was a special option. The Shelby seats.
Shelby pedals.
I know. A little nameplate on there.
Weird to see a Shelby engine.
A Shelby 2.2 4-cylinder. They had some funky styling back then. Oh, I think the turnout's kind of light this time.
Probably because it's so cold.
I think it feels good. It's always a competition at Caffeine and Octane. How many different ways can doors open? They can go up and out and up and out and up and over and who knows. Got butterfly doors and scissor doors, gull wing doors, you name it. You name it, they got a door that can do it.
Alright, I will, and I'll take you.
Those big shocks they need to hold that thing up. Staying warm in there? A little chilly. Beautiful car. come a long way from the 56 T-Bird. I bet you could take one of these guys.
Yeah, to lunch.
This is pretty cool. This is the first Pano's production roadster, which for some reason is number 2. Pano's are made right here in the great state of Georgia. Neat ride. There's your 928.
Yep.
It still looks futuristic even today. This is what I like, these little notchback Fox body Mustangs. Very nice.
So what do you think about doing the chrome pony wheels?
Made some good old cop cars out of these. These are the ones I really like, the notchbacks. They're light. Nice notchback.
Oh, thanks.
I've got an 83 GLX convertible.
If it was done, it'd be great.
Yeah, well, they're never done.
Never done.
So these are cool. It's a nice color too.
I got quarter windows I still got to put in it.
Yeah.
I got them, but I ain't put them in it yet. Oh yeah, the Pontiacs are all up there.
There's a nice 67 with Shelby wheels on it, fancy.
You know, normally you don't see too many Firebirds, but the last time I was here a couple months ago, I saw more Firebirds.
I don't know if this is a real one. Guess you can tell by the VIN number. Maybe. That's one place you can put the battery. Nice car as well. Not sure if it's a real deal, but either way. Thank you. It's mighty nice of you. 67. With the 390. All right, I'm betting we can hear a good story about this one.
Pontiac Mara.
And they sold these at Pontiac dealers, right?
Yep, factory replica of a 308 made by General Motors.
All right.
47 ever made. This is a 29. Only 3 made in yellows, 3 made with T-tops. Only one ever made with combination. And as far as we're aware, it's the cleanest of the and a lot of the ones that are left.
It's very cool.
Only major modification that's been made is the steering wheel. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Had the front end replaced with an actual 308 end because of damage, or they just wanted to pass it off as having a Ferrari.
Yeah. I know you bring it out here a lot. I work for the show. Thank you for bringing it out. My old girlfriend had a Fiero. Look just like that inside.
The original
Yeah, they made these things and they sold them at the Pontiac dealer, and then Ferrari got a little upset that they were using their badges and logos and stuff, and then they didn't make them anymore. But kind of neat. Oh, look at that. You do a lot with the Fiero.
How does it run? Really?
All right, well, here's the fun part of Caffeine and Octane, when you sit here and wait for them to let you go home for 2 more hours. All right, from December 2022 Caffeine and Octane, Rob and Sean signing off, and his cool jacket. Look at that thing, the hit of the show.